Terima kasih Dr. Siti Noshafa, our penyelaras e-learning for PPST. Good morning, respected colleagues. Today, from a PEP, again, has already been introduced. And please remember that PEP is a service center to support all your online activities. So we have a help desk, and it is managed by our Zul Fadli. So we are always ever ready. Within how long you normally jawab when they put anything in help desk?
2 minutes, bro.
Berapa minit?
1-2 minutes.
Wow. Okay, so that is kehebatannya our Zul Fadli. Okay, he respond almost immediately if any problem. Thank you, Zul. Okay, come, put out the PowerPoint. Okay, so for our roadshow, you are the first Pusat that we are coming to. Move on. Okay, this is the team, and again, Wan Salmi, Eugenia, Encik Aminuddin, Zul, and there was a lady Nora here, but she's gone to Kuala Lumpur. And our administration will be Encik Wazir, Alex, as well as Fazil. Okay, move on. This is our executive lah, okay, and the important lady is here, Dr. Siti Noshafa. Okay, and these are all our important agent for PEP. Move on. To know more about what we are doing in PEP, please visit our website, PEP UMS, and you will see it. So again, our mission, okay, is aligned to actually what you're doing, and we are actually trying to create and cultivate a meaningful and conducive e-learning environment. And our vision, of course, is to produce our innovative university of global standing through globalized online learning, which is shift number 9 of our Malaysian education blueprint. Please move on. Our strategic plan and action plan to support all academic staff. To more detail, please visit PEP website. Move on. This is the Malaysian education blueprint, and again, these are the graduates we want from UMS and from all university, and these are the enablers. Okay, the pemangkin number 9, shift number 9, okay, is where we are doing our business. Globalized online learning, and all in all, learner values-driven talent. Bottom line, dear colleagues, is that we want our students not only to be having the competency of technology-enabled learning to support their learning, to support all activities, but behind it, please remember the values, the nilai murni that we want to cultivate among our students. So I guess all these are expressed and experienced through all the activities. Okay, move on please. There is a dasar e-PEMBELAJARAN Negara 2.0, and that's where our KPI come from. So whatever that you do, the data collected are always reported to the ministry, and they're keeping track. Okay, please move on. So for example, the KPI that is mentioned in the depan tadi, okay, concerning blended learning, MOOC and OER. Move on. So UMS, okay, it shows the axis here, and this is the years 2021, 2022. So the blue line, the blue graph, is the KPI given for national level, national target. Okay, and UMS, in the beginning, we were below in 2015. Then later on, as we progressed, we went way ahead. And this year, was supposed to be 60% is the target for national KPI, but we far exceeded to 97%. So thank you to all of you. Yeah. Please, come. Okay, so move on. And details are over here, but if we zoom into PPST, so we can see for last semester 1, semester 2, 100%. Thank you. So that's how we got the 97%. Because of the great contribution from you. And also somehow the others follow suit. So you all were very consistent. Move on. Itu consistency ni, look. Way back, you all were the champion. PPST is the champion. So thank you for setting the trend. Okay, move on please. Yeah. And concerning MOOC, okay, we have at the moment 19, and in PPST we have 1. So I believe it is in your strategic planning that there will be more MOOC. Okay, the MOOC platform is produced by JTMK. Okay, so move on. So can you please introduce Noor and Eliza? There you are, our champion. Noor and Eliza and Madam Ijana. Yeah. So these are the anchor teachers, and I believe you'll become the mentor to support and encourage many more to come up with MOOC. And I believe you did report this in your SMPPI, LMPT, okay? And for MOOC, you get a value of 1.1, which is very high. So we really encourage that PPST be the champion again. Be the champion again to take the lead in MOOC production. Okay, move on. Concerning OER, so we have over 1,100, more than 1,000, and these are the least. And the one that is second place, oh, you're the third place, okay, is PPSC. You have 101 OER. Give a clap. So they are holding third place, and I understand from the strategic plan that Dr. Siti has provided to PEP, you are having some kind of competition, some kind of special workshop in the production of OER. So I believe next semester you will take the lead. I'm very sure. Okay. And OER are also being recognized by the university, okay, for your ELMPT. Okay, please move on. And of course, the place that you can put in is the website. So later on, Zhu will share the slide. Okay, Dr. Siti, you can share to all your staff members. And the place on how to upload, how to, the step-by-step are all given here. Please. So remember that under ELMPT, our OER is a non-index publication. 0.25, though is small, but if we have 4 OER, which you can easily produce, it becomes 1.0. Okay. So this is being recognized and gazetted by the university for your application of whatever post that ought to be considered. Okay. Move. Again, the OER, the most important part is that the contents are copyrighted under Creative Commons. So whatever that you use to produce your OER, there must be nothing from the textbook. Okay, you cannot take the picture from the textbook and put it in there and say it's OER. Tak boleh. It infringes Creative Commons. So you got to re-adapt or readjust or ubah suai lah. All in all is that the OER means that you allow people, when you share or when you go and access something in under Creative Commons, let's say you Google search and then you type image and then you click tool, then you pick Creative Commons, All that means that you can retain it, you can reuse it, you can revise it, you can remix it, you can redistribute as your own. Okay? But we have to code them. BY means attribution. It means whatever you use from anywhere, at the end of your work, please cite where you got it from. Then you're safe. Okay? But it has got to be CC punya material. So if you use anything that you produce for your module, that you say this is OER, then the graphic or whatever that you use, multimedia, it has got to come from a place that is registered under CC. Okay. Later on, for references, you can contact our coordinator for OER and MOOC, Eugenia. Eugenia, okay, can give you more details later on. Okay, go on. This, of course, is the SDG, and whatever that we do is supposed to realize and support all these 7 recognized needs in the world today. Our planet Earth has got all these main issues, and it can be solved. One of the ways is through OER. It's according to United Nations. Okay, move on. Diffusion of OER. So this is for any innovation, any new ideas. There will be this normal curve. Okay, so there will be the early innovators, early adopters. There's a small majority there, and there will be the laggards who say, "Hey, what OER? I don't need it. Leave me alone." You know, those people. And of course, there will be people who will be observing and saying, "Wah, apa yang sedang berlaku di sana? Apa dah itu OER?" Watching. But slowly these people will come over. Move on. And this is what we hope. Okay, challenge is to shift to innovators and early adopters of OER and something called IOER, inclusivity. For those who are disadvantaged, some of them are hard of hearing, some are having vision problem. So you make your OER, if possible, accessible. That means we make it inclusive lah. Okay. So when you produce your video, please make sure there are captions down there, so that the people who are hard of hearing can actually read and know what's going on in the video, and so on. Okay. Later on, we will have a workshop concerning how to make your materials, your digital content more accessible. Make it inclusive. Okay, so this is a challenge, Dr. Siti. Okay, and this is what you are doing for the next semester, kan? OER, are you going to have a competition, a workshop, and so on? Okay, and I say, I'm very sure PPST will be the champion for OER. Okay, move on. So MOOC again, we have already our champion over here, and we encourage more to participate. And you just have to come here, click it, and you can submit your application. Move on. Yeah. And step by step, it's already there. You just have to prepare, submit, and then we will take you through. A lot of help, we will guide you. Okay. So again, Puan Eugenia is the lady to refer to, that she will help you. Okay. Move on. Yeah. So again, it is under LMPT 1.1. Okay. When you compare to impact journals and so on, this is very valuable. Okay, move on. And this one was submitted by Dr. Siti, okay, and I can see that you all have planned very well. So we wish you all the very best as you continue to advance in the application of technology-enabled learning for the benefit of your student. At the end of the day, whatever we do is to just benefit our student, our main key stakeholders. Okay, move on. There are also materials that can support our student. You can just inform them, okay? Go to PAP website, there's some publication, and especially for students. Okay, it's available online. Move on. There are other publications concerning our garis panduan pembelajaran teradun gantian. Again, go to PEP website, publication, and it's inside there. Okay. There are policies concerning technology-enabled learning, policy concerning OER, that is inclusive, also there. Go on. This is one place, okay, that we encourage everyone, because we know that in PPST, all of you have been very active, and you have been also made famous. Your Pusat has been made famous through your Vivona. And many of you have many innovative practices, so please come here and share. There's a link over here. Click it. There's a form to fill in, submit whatever video, and it will be uploaded into this place. And the moment it's uploaded, you please inform Zul. And you know what? TNCA, Prof. Rasid Mail, will personally sign a sigil for you to say thank you. Personal signature. Zul, betul lah. We ask for digital signature, dia kata tak mau. I nak personally sign to say thank you. So, very valuable certificate will come from him. Please, Dr. Siti, please encourage, that all the different practices that you have in physics, in mathematics, in whatever subject, online activities, share it here. Okay? Okay, move on. So again, in PEP, our help desk is always available. You know who is this, okay? Zul. Okay. Zul is now looking very handsome. Okay, many will just say, hey, you're going thinner. Yeah, but stronger. Okay, move on. So, next semester, we are implementing our pembelajaran teradun gantian, PTG. Okay, at the moment it's Tokongan, now it's PTG. And we are also standing upon our new platform, Moodle version 4, we call it ITEL. And this is where Puan Sami will be sharing with you. This is where Aminuddin will be sharing with you. Okay, move on. Okay, and I think I will end up by just playing this. It was launched. Can it be launched? Is the speaker on? Ada? Okay. Put it loud.
Last slide.
Yes, no more.
competent, passionate mentors. Great learning experience, analyze activities and resources, make it easy for you to
next one,
adapt to
engineer.
various learning objectives. We will send you a notification to keep you updated. Animator, enhanced accessibility for screen readers and keyboard navigation and moves text editor. Back panel, one remotely from anywhere.
We wish every one of you a very productive time this morning. Thank you.
Okay, for this year, it's different from last year's. Okay, last year I think you saw what Prof. Fong shared earlier about the steps, guidelines on how to apply MOOC. But this year we're going to go for KPT. We are following the KPT's guideline on how we should conduct our MOOC, because soon, hopefully JTMK can do something so we can, so our MOOC is available to public. For now, it's only internal because we only use it for our students. So we are trying to go public, so we are going to follow the guidelines from KPT. Okay, so this is the latest infographic on step-by-step procedure to apply for MOOC. Okay, so first things first, the first step is to fill in the Google form. Okay, as you fill in and submit, automatically PEP will receive your application. Okay, at the same time in Google form, we have the template for you to fill up. We are going to give you 6 months to actually develop and also fulfill your template. Okay, your template is going to be different from the previous template because the previous template is from Commonwealth of Learning, but the template that I'm going to show you later is from KPT. Okay, so similar, the content similar to what you have for PPST's MOOC, it's similar, okay, but it's just that the template is different, okay, and how we're going to share the template is different because previously we only give you less time to prepare for your template. So now we're going to give you ample of time, 6 months. While you fill in your template, you can also develop your MOOC. So we're going to give you the link directly. Okay, so 6 months developing and fulfilling the template. Okay, and then after that, once you've done with the template, okay, and you are telling us that you are ready, then you will receive an email. Okay, you need to submit your template first to mooc@UMS. Then you will receive an email from us, okay, to have your template and your link for the ITEL MOOC. It will be passed to your reviewers. These 2 reviewers will be selected by you because you know who are those experts, okay? So you will be letting us know who are the appointed reviewers who are going to review the MOOC that you have already prepared. So that is approximately probably 1 month for us to give them time to review your MOOC. Okay, and then the previous MOOC was about 4 to 5 weeks, but this time they say it must be 10 to 14 topics or weeks. Yes, minimum 10 to 14 weeks or 10 to 14 topics. Or, yeah, okay? So it's either you want to use topic or you want to use by week, up to you, okay? So this one similar like what we had, okay? We have reviewers, two reviewers to review. And then when the reviewer get back to us, they've already sent their feedback. And then if any suggestions, we will let you know. Okay, we will inform you that your reviewers have already given their feedbacks, and then we will pass it to you. And you have 1 month to write to us back with the latest template according to the suggestions given by the reviewers. Okay, so amended templates should be emailed back to us at mooc@UMS. Okay, and then after you have already given us the latest template, after all the reviewed documents already, you've already put in whatever suggestions that given by your reviewers, and wait for us to email you back within 2 weeks time. Okay, and then that is the status. We will email you back about the status of your MOOC. Okay, if it's already available, because when you are developing your MOOC within those 6 months, we will hide it. Okay, no one will be able to actually take a look into your MOOC. And then these 2 weeks time, we will publish it in ITEL. Okay, because that means your status is okay. Okay, so and then you can actually share it to your students after that. Okay, all right, so do you have any questions for this part? No. Okay, whatever application should go through Dr. Siti, okay, so that she is in the know. Okay, she knows who is applying for MOOC. Okay, because you can't just directly go to us. She has to be the middle person. Yeah. Okay, any questions? Okay, yeah. Example of MOOC for I think Dr. Kenneth still. For the 10 to 14 weeks, we only have COL, the Commonwealth of Learning. Yeah. Zul, can you showcase the MOOC one? Wait,
Do you have a certain format for?
Certain format?
Yeah.
Yeah. Macam mana semua local sekarang ni? Unshare. How? Oh, stop. You mean how?
Any specific format?
Oh, yeah, we do have. Later I'll show you this one. Kalau ada UTM punya pun collaboration, UTM masuk.
Bukan yang nanti dari macam ODM kan, kalau sampai 10 to 14 weeks apply itu kan, bukan nanti dia macam distance yang punya akses.
Oh, this we don't take it for credit yet. This is only for certification base.
So, tapi for the certificate mesti 10 to 14 weeks or 10 topics.
Yes.
Macam-macam regular kan?
Yes, you can just break down small chunks. So maybe one topic 30 minutes, yeah. Very simple one. Yeah. Because when we attended the kursus from JPT, they only break down one activity, one quiz, and then one PPT or any other videos.
Included one item.
Yeah. One topic. So this is what PPST's MOOC look like. Oh yeah. Would you care to explain your MOOC?
Yeah.
Maybe the champion MOOC PPST. Can you switch on
Put on the mic, please. On the
Mic.
mic, please. Okay.
What about our existing weight? Because it is only 4 weeks. I follow the old template, so it is only 4 weeks, and I think 4 weeks 4 weeks module is a bit handful, and 10 can be really challenging to manage within time frame. But back to the questions. What about the 4 weeks module? Do we have to change it to 14?
For now, no.
Okay.
Because you have applied last year.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is again internal, no problem.
Okay.
But if we release it to the public, then audit. Yeah.
It has to be 10.
Again,
It has to be 10. 10.
it has to be 10 for this year. Yeah.
Okay.
For now, maintain. For now, the ones that you have, you maintain or you can develop. Okay? Maybe you want to, that one particular week, you want to break it into 2. Okay? So you can do that. Because we only emphasize 1 week, 1 activity, 1 quiz, and then 1 video, that's it. Yeah. And then the video, it can be from you or it can be retrieved from other sources such as YouTube. Or other, maybe you have a sample of videos that you would like to show to your students, then yeah, that one. Only that particular thing. So 1 week, now it's only in the beginning stage. So that is the best that I can give example. Because we have yet to have any policy. We only have this because we want to start from today, because again, we are not sure of when can JTMK open our MOOC platform to the public. Yeah, so we are still waiting. So while waiting, we can, make our MOOC better.
Yes.
And according to KPT's guideline. Yeah. It's not that heavy yet.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
For the long term, we will bring in the credit transfer program. So we will need to meet the new requirement as Puan Eugenia mentioned just now. So the one that they produce, for it eventually in the long term to be used for credit transfer, to be qualified, you can upgrade it to the new ruling. So
But maybe not apply for us kali bro. So kami nak mengasuhkan di atas kan.
oh yeah, that was later on. That is the future planning at the moment.
Banyak kami minta ni lah, kalau kami boleh cakap untuk PMS kita ada dalam maju dan ingo public. So kami kalau kami bersofa, kami membuat kami dengan student kami. So there will be the feeder. So kami
Ini pun ada mic because recorded.
So kita punya planning tu, kami punya MOOC ni memang sebagai macam tuition item untuk dorang belajar. So more untuk dorang punya add on knowledge. So that nanti dorang ada masa untuk belajar lagi lah. So macam kalau kami boleh cadang, mungkin ada MOOC go public and go dalaman which is target memang student sendiri je. So mungkin yang itu tak perlu lah kali 10-14 minggu ke. Ada syarat-syaratnya kan.
One of the penjanaan. It's actually one of the penjanaan. If PPST would like to do that, then we can follow the latest template. But if you don't feel like you want to follow that and you don't want it to be publicly published, then stick to, I think, ITEL. But because in JTMK we have, they have to get a new server for MOOC only. It's for security reason.
kalau begitu, let's say
PPST request yang begitu stay under ITEL. So is it
Micro
still consider MOOC?
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
consider MOOC?
Yeah. So actually, they told, this is Dr. Kamaruddin's explanation. MOOC should be in 10 to 14 weeks. Micro credential is small chunks, and then when they combine, it becomes full MOOC. Yeah. So that is what he said, what he believes. So we take that into, we take his suggestions in, because we don't want later on, hey, other universities will say to us, that's not MOOC, 4 to 5 weeks. So again, micro-credential can be MOOC, but it has to be MOOC 1, MOOC 2, MOOC 3 combined become MOOC. Can. But that is already considered as micro-credential, not as what UMS preferred as transferring credit. Yeah.
Kalau begitu boleh.
Yeah. So, okay. That's why I say maintain whatever you have for the call template, but the latest one is different for MOOC full time. Yeah. Okay. Any questions? Yeah.
Okay, this brings me to another concern. I think if we are to move to 10 weeks, we are developing it to 10 weeks. It is manageable. We do have the content, we do have the topics and so on. However, what happened to our students, I think it will be redundant. Maybe it will cater to the outside, to the new platform, to the future students, but to our students it will be very redundant and very time consuming if it is 14
For
weeks.
the 10 weeks.
Yes,
Maybe you can break it down into 10 topics. Do you have any 10 topics?
we do have 10 topics. We can go
Maybe you can break it down as subtopic
Yes.
instead of weeks, referring it as weeks.
Okay. But they have like very in terms of time management here in Asasi, it's not like degree. They have class like from 8 until 5 p.m. and then they have other subject as well, other assessments. So if we are to include that or to make it compulsory for them, it's going to be
Hideous.
redundant for them. But the 10 weeks I can definitely see it cater for like Form 6 students or like for outsiders, for school students. But for our student, I don't know how I'm going to give the instruction like you're going to do this week first. With this one, we do it this coming semester. So we in Asasi we have like 18 weeks. So we included like 4 weeks extra. Okay, you are going to do the first week here, so we get all the 300 response, and then you do another test for the second week, so you get another 300 response. I think it's quite manageable. But when it's come to 14 weeks, means it's every week kind of like strategy.
Yeah, we'll take that into account.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think not only you, I think we will get this from a different faculty as well, on having 10 weeks. 10 weeks on 10 topics to be, So actually we are still in the midst of having opinions from different faculties. That's why we have this roadshow. So, but don't worry about getting your MOOC, the current MOOC. How do you say? We won't just delete your MOOC. No, we'll take it too. Yeah, because I also have one.
Yeah.
So currently it's still I'm still developing. So I'm not going to take it away yet.
Yeah.
How do you implement it to your students? Is it like some sort of like homework or like?
Oh, it's not homework. It's some sort of how do you say? Complementary. It complements my class. Extra activities before I come in. I would like you to do this part. So it's like 30 minutes time before entering the class.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So they watch videos and then they do this quiz in Kahoot. Yeah, so it's just that. Yeah. So I just supplement whatever I have in MOOC. Okay? Yeah.
Okay, I'll go through this.
Oh, you want to explain?
Go through this MOOC.
Oh, okay. So in order to understand our MOOC, I think the crowd today, it is best to know that Asasi we have 18 weeks. And then with the 18 weeks, we go with full schedule. So everything else also, every other subject also will be ongoing at the same time. The science, they don't choose. So they have to take other subject. And then with English courses, we do have in first semester and second semester. So first semester, what we do is writing and speaking. And then in the coming semester, it is reading and listening. And when it comes to reading and listening, the output is lesser compared to writing and speaking. Writing it's very heavy and speaking also very heavy. So they are going to take MUET in second semester. So what we do is we bring back the writing to the second semester again, and this is not like complementary, it is more like revision, because all of the topics already conducted in the first semester, so we bring it to second semester. And with this one, it is pretty much like MUET. Okay, so we have like 4 topics. I assign each of the guru bahasa with one topic. So they come up with their own script. They come up with their own wording. We are very particular about the wording, so it doesn't follow textbook too much. Because MUET is very textbook here, so we have to be concerned about that. And then, and also in terms of each of the week, we put it parallel to our course planning. And then with our course planning, it is only reading and listening second semester, so it's less. I would say less heavy compared to the first semester. So manageable, still manageable for our students. We do get the attempt for quizzes. We get very high participants. However, I think someone asked me about the certificate recently. I think a month ago or maybe 2 weeks ago. We didn't give them certificate because the students really like the quizzes, but they don't like the activity. Because the quiz, they can see their marks and they will try again and again until they get full marks.
Yes.
So they try again and again until they get full marks, and most of them get full marks after third attempt. But the activities, they don't layan so much. Maybe because, I don't know, they are more concerned towards the the quizzes. And when it comes to coming up with the whole planning, I think it was in a very early stage of MOOC implementation during that time. So we were learning at that time, and with PEP as well. Yes, it is time consuming, but okay, no major problem in terms of coming up with the courses itself. If you are doing your own content, there should be no problem. Just a little bit here and there, like correction in terms of learning outcome. I think my reviews were more on learning outcome. Review yang saya dapat hari tu banyak tentang learning outcome yang match it towards your quizzes and the content. But in terms of the content, you definitely can, okay lah. Saya rasa tidak terlalu susah.
Do you mark them yourself?
It is automated.
Oh,
I instructed everyone to do subjective or MCQ kind of questions. So the students will get their marks.
yeah, that is better.
Practical. But the activity, I have to be honest, they don't really
Involved.
And then feedback, we do get qualitative feedback. What question? I think we do have both the quantity and qualitative using Google Form. I can read some of it. In terms of watching the video, I'm watching the video. Half of the students watch all the videos. None of them did not watch at all. None of them did not watch, like just skip it.
Yes.
But some 44% partially, half of it so full. And then in terms of preferring e-assessment compared to conventional and traditional one, we get 43%, and yeah, 43% of them compare the MOOC one compared to the conventional. And then some items as well. The main motivation for taking our courses is to prepare for MUET, and then to improve language skills. To prepare the MUET is most of them 66%, but of course we cannot deny the 7% student. I'm only here because I was instructed to do so. Yes.
Okay, summarisekan lah.
Quite a bright positive feedback, at least for the first implementation. But for the 14 weeks, we will see about that.
Ada mau tambah? Okay, so far, Wan Engineer, ada mau tambah lagi?
Any more questions? Yeah.
Okay, hi, good morning. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not that clear with this MOOC. I'm sorry if my question is quite silly, but I think I have to ask this. What is the difference between MOOC and Smart B3? Because I think it's kind of similar, right? So what is the objective of doing MOOC? Is it just for the sake of extra ALNPT mark, or
We are
why
using we are using the same platform definitely. For MOOC, it's something again I told you to prepare ourselves for the public. Penjanaan. Yeah. How do you say? For our Smart B3 ITEL is for the audit, for us to be part of the BL. Yeah. So it's in our LNPT too, right? Yeah. So MOOC is something to make us ready for the public, to make us visible as a university, as someone who is in the university who is actually making it applicable to all, just like inclusive, to make everybody have access to education. MOOC. Yeah.
Just to add upon that, MOOC actually stands for Massive Open Online Course. So it's online, number one. The element of it is online, okay, and it's massive. So our students here, you may have 200 students, 500 students. The moment you put it as a MOOC, you open it up to the world, you can have 50,000 students. And you do not have to have dialogue with them. They don't give you assignment and then you mark. Imagine you got 100,000 students, and you never know, and in this particular area, of course, you could have this sort of people coming in. So it is massive, big number, and it's enabled by online. And of course, we put it as a massive open online. The open here is open, either free as an OER, or if you want to menjana kewangan, then of course, we bring in copyright also. As Puan Eugenia has mentioned, we are using the platform Smart V3 atau the ITEL, and that confused actually our lecturers. We can use actually other platform. Actually, there are more better platform to support our MOOC, but because of kekurangan inilah, kewangan, so we are not able to use those platform. So we are being innovative to make use of our MOOC platform, this ITEL atau Smart V3 lah, to part our MOOC. Okay.
Okay, I sum up dulu untuk sesi MOOC kan. So mungkin tadi kawan kita tanya tentang MOOC. Actually sebelum kita introduce dan juga macam mana kawan-kawan tim BI kita menyahut cabaran MOOC di PPST itu, kita memang panggil expert daripada PIP masa tu, Timbalan Pengarah Dr. Kenneth. So dia explain kita memang satu hari bengkel untuk MOOC saja. So actually kalau kita tengok sebagai seorang pensyarah, kalau tengok secara kasar, tambah kerja apa lagi MOOC ni actually lah kan. But then kalau another perspektif sebagai pensyarah, actually MOOC ni kalau di PPST, since saintis yang ada ni kami tak boleh banyak sangat ke lab, so education is another living lab untuk PPST. So bila kita buat MOOC, so saya rasa tim BI sudah nampak bila ada feedback tu, tak lama ada paper lah tu daripada MOOC dorang. So actually dalam masa yang sama MOOC boleh jadi membantu pelajar dalam masa untuk tambahan pengetahuan. Dalam masa yang sama juga boleh jadikan dia sebagai research untuk publication. So mungkin saya bagi idea sikit lah pada kawan-kawan yang sains dan juga yang bukan ataupun non-sains yang macam kalau mau jadikan MOOC ni, kalau hari tu untuk kami punya tim, actually saya planning mau buat tapi nak tu buat budget Prof, so I hope I can make it happen this year. Planning dia tu jadikan MOOC untuk biologi sebagai bahan tuition. Sebab sebelum ni kami pernah terima pelajar-pelajar asasi tiada tuition kah untuk level asasi. Ini bukan STPM lah kan. So kita tidak ada tuition. So MOOC sebagai bahan tuition, cuma masa tu kami fikir setiap semester juga pelajar-pelajar tanya adakah bahan bahasa Melayu. So I was planning untuk jadikan pilih subtopik in biology, sediakan video untuk MOOC punya requirement dalam bahasa Melayu dan jadikan dia sebagai bahan additional macam tuition. So orang boleh akses bila-bila masa. Dalam masa yang sama kalau nak faham tengok balik-balik lah video tu kan. Itu planning dia lah. So mungkin saya boleh cadangkan juga benda yang sama dengan kawan-kawan sains. So actually kita akan dapat boleh buat paper dari situ. Kita actually paper lah, saya rasa paper saya pun boleh 2-3. So LNPT tu dia akan jadi, saya rasa following. Kebetulan dia akan jadi bonus lah. Tapi tujuan asalnya is to help the student. Sebab kebetulan pula ada yang tiada buku lah, apalah kan, cadangan dia lah. So itu idea dia. So kalau macam ada lagi kawan-kawan yang memang ada setengah topik memang mau kasih jadikan dia online, fully online, boleh juga just apply MOOC. Sebab MOOC memang kalau kita isi tengok di borang dia tu mau ada review apa activity you plan mau buat. So actually kalau betul-betul memang menambah beban jugalah kalau mau marking. So that's why idea untuk memilih assessment secara MCQ tu lebih tepat. So kita tak perlu banyak apalah add on kerja-kerja. So itu idea dia untuk MOOC lah. Cuma masa mula-mula kita introduce MOOC lagi, saya difahamkan PEP actually mau pakai platform lain. Itulah macam Prof saya cakap, kita ada kekangan keuangan, so kita pakailah apa yang kita ada, which is Smart UMS. So mungkin this time kalau apply MOOC pun akan menggunakan ITEL. So it's a summary for MOOC. So nanti kalau bila kita mau buat OER tu, saya rasa saya akan panggil lagi expert daripada PIP untuk bagi taklimat pada semua sebelum kita publish di OER. Actually rules dekat OER tu pun sebenarnya agak, kalau tidak berhati-hati untuk copyrights akan quite tricky juga. So that's why kebanyakan kalau PPST kita akan upload yang benda-benda yang kami buat jugalah. So gambar-gambar tu memang kami punya. Okay, so saya harap berikan tepukan untuk Puan Eugene ya, untuk MOOC. So apa-apa jika berminat, kalau mau sekali lagi MOOC into details penerangan ni kita boleh panggil lagi. Tapi siapa-siapa yang mau apply tu melalui saya dululah di PPST. So saya akan maklumkan kepada PIP. Dan seterusnya saya jemput Puan Salmi untuk PTG, I think.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. For PTG is only, I think it's only an introduction because I believe that you are already exposed with the new table. It's not the upgraded version of table 4 from PPKA, because the latest one was upgraded on the 30th of October, if I'm not mistaken. So PTG is all of you aware of 1732. It's a mantra for, I think, for the past 3-4 years kan? 1732, 1732. Kita ubah daripada PPKA, bukan minta formula, minta dia loosen up sedikit untuk yang self learning. Sebab dulu self learning tidak boleh ubah, dia terus automatic kira. Tapi sekarang ni we can make the adjustment dalam self learning. Sebab dalam online yang blended learning ni, self learning tu sudah tidak dikira berbeza dengan pembelajaran lain. Sebab bila dia online tu dia self learning lah. That's why bila kita bagi lecture, let's say video for 10 minutes, 10 minutes is for the lecture, 50 minutes tu is for the student untuk absorb, untuk faham, untuk tanya soalan. That's why beban dia 10 minutes of lecture video equals to 1 hour SLT. Dia memang itu formula dia. So untuk kita punya lecture 1 jam, kita boleh pecahkan mungkin kepada 3 part. So student dia punya SLT tu akan bertambah. Okay. So it should be, itu saya katakan PTG ni sepatutnya dia akan lebih memudahkan lecturer. Kan we are seterusnya Sun. Cara pengiraan. Ini saya rasa tiada masalah ini. Pergi jadual terus. Okey. Sebab kalau saya dengar orang statistik, dia akan kira sampai to the titik perpuluhan terakhir. So kita, because actually the idea adalah tentang the delivery of teaching. Kita di PEP kita akan tengok hingga kepada titik perpuluhan yang terakhir ni. So what we do is, if your course is 3 credit hours, sebab this is the yang biasalah normal orang buat 3 credit hours. So this is the material activity assessment. So that in your table 4, it should be for material they are 14 hours, activity is 14 hours, assessment is 8 hours. So kalau dia 40%, sebab for PTG kita ada pilihan, but untuk permulaan janganlah kita terkejut mewajibkan kepada semua. For LNPT purposes, kita perkenalkan bahawa kita hanya kira yang mencapai 30%, minimum 30%. Kalau buat lebih tidak ada masalah, PEP tidak ada bantahan, it's good. But kami pulangkan kepada pusat untuk menentukan what is your maximum, but not more than 79%. Kalau tidak, dia sudah jadi ODL, open distance learning jadi dia. So mungkin TDA akademik ada ke sini? Akademik. Okay. So maybe TDA akademik tahu juga ni. So it depends on the faculty untuk tentukan. Sebab kalau kita yang tentukan, setiap faculty dia ada pendekatan berbeza. We cannot use the one size fits all punya pendekatan. So now yang 3 credit hours kita guna inilah. So bagaimana untuk menggantikan, ni soalan paling famous. Macam mana kita menggantikan? What is the minimum yang kita boleh gantikan? So our calculation dia, kalau ada 14 minggu, 4 weeks. Kalau ada 14 minggu is 4 weeks. Your total credit hours berapa? Still SLT. So for dia kalau 4 jam kredit dia ada kira. Ini adakah? Cuba next tengok adakah for credit. Lagi ada? Aneh. So dia based on this table ya, follow ya based on this table. Okay. Orang tanya saya macam banyak nih tahu memasukkan, sebab kalau 173 itu ikut kiraan kan. Ini bukan maksudnya 19 jam, maknanya satu bahan kuliah 1 jam. Dia bukan 19 bahan. Kita punya kiraan nanti dalam ITIL dia berbeza. Nanti Cik Amin akan share nanti dia punya formula. But this one saya rasa kalau dari segi dalam table 4 semua orang boleh capai kan. Dan saya suka the next one. Kasih next ya. Ini contoh dia. Yang table 4 yang sudah upgrade dia ada bahagian ini. SLT Student Learning Time Summary. Ini gambar saja ya. Dia akan bila sudah kita isi, dia akan otomatik tunjukkan berapa jam dan berapa persen. So you will know whether you sampai 40 20 tu. You will know. Kalau saya kan bila tidak capai, otomatik saya pergi learning. Saya tidak kacau sudah yang lain. Saya pergi learning. Dan trik sebenarnya untuk memudahkan, bila saya prepare my table 4, saya akan mula kursus yang mana saya mau substitute to get the 30% minimum. Lepas tu baru saya tambah yang lain. Okay. Ada lagi I think itu saja kan. Habis sudah ni. Habis sudah.
Soalan.
Yes.
Sekarang kalau kita tahu PM, status PM, status penelitian kan?
Yes. Kami pas kita punya ITEL hari itu kami sudah discuss, kita ubah jadi 884. So 884 doesn't mean 8 kuliah. Maknanya 88 itu kalau satu bahan kuliah, satu material, dia 2 jam.
So kalau macam biasanya kan, masih contohnya kita akan upload 10 slide lecture.
Yes.
Jadi dalam
Dia akan lebih lah tu. Bermakna dia lebih. Kita tidak akan ubah whatever you have been done dalam materi itu kan. Apply sejak 3 ITEL akan capai.
as long as selagi mana yang kali ini boleh apply 1732 minimal ada 7 bahan aktiviti, nanti dia akan didarab dengan jam terdekat.
Ayat. Dalam ITEL tu kami sudah mohon supaya dia terus kasih tunjuk capai itu tidak capai. It's good. Kan dia terus capai sana. Maknanya we know apa yang kurang. So itu kami dengan JTMK, kita sudah meeting dengan JTMK, we want that. Sebab saya sendiri kan, alah saya mau tahu saya capai ke tidak. Saya tahu lebih tapi I want to know berapa lebih. So at least dalam ITEL tu nanti, sekarang ni belum ada lagi lah kan? Nanti kita akan adakan berapa persen capai. So kiraan tu pun dalam formula itulah. So lecturer only have to tengok sana capai ataupun tidak. Tak payahlah dia fikir lagi berapa jam sudah. So we want to make life easier, so you don't have to calculate yourself. Upload sejak macam biasa, because our teaching still the same. Cuma kita the way we formulate kita kira tu yang berbeza. But only macam syllabus lah dia tidak sudah masuk di dalam synopsis. But kalau kita akan upload juga lah kan. So automatically in terms of flexible learning, what we want to know actually what materi itu kita mau tengok how do we blended our teaching and learning. So itu saja. Actually PTG is yang baru sebenarnya. Sebab PTG ni sebenarnya orang sudah boleh buat. Yang baru sebenarnya adalah our platform lah.
Kalau subjek, contohnya kan kami berbincang lah untuk program kami ni, di certain ni kalau ada certain memang mau apply akan kepada dalam platform. Ada yang macam tak, mungkin kami tak perlu dulu lah. So akan affect kan dia punya
Dia macam ni, laporan kita juga hantar laporan ke KPT. This untuk tidak capai PTG, so because some subjek memang tidak boleh, dia banyak lab ke apa kan, the pusat have to write in bagi tahu kursus ini dia tidak buat PTG but still guna 1732. So you just inform us. Kami tidaklah paksa mesti semua PTG, no. Even in our garis panduan memang kita sudah state di sana 4 subjects courses yang memang tidak boleh capai PTG, they will falls under the PTS lah yang lama 1732. So you have to inform us. Jadi our report to KPT is based on that. Kita ada berapa persen PTG, berapa persen yang PTS.
Tapi by default memang semua by default anggapannya semua orang ada PTG lah.
The faculty decide. Sebab courses kita berbeza. Courses kita berbeza sebab let's say lah yang profesional ataupun dia ada MQA keperluan yang mesti juga ada face to face apa semua kan, praktikal. So dia punya decision tu adalah based on keperluan di peringkat yang lebih atas lah. MQA, kalau macam MQA kata begini, so we have to follow that. So you just inform us because we don't know what is the requirement for yang PPST punya subject. But the faculty, the pusat only just inform us that this is the subject that should be PTS macam tu. Okay.
Jadi ada amalan yang dimusyikirkan, Allah boleh capai legacy ni bahkan tahun ni. Janji 1732 dulu lah kan. Maksudnya masih amalan dia tu masih
The same. Actually kita upload apa yang kita, bila kita tidak buat kelas, kita upload lah bahan kita. Sama juga.
apa yang kami bagi di kelas tu kami upload juga lagi.
Dan itu sebenarnya actually that is supporting what you in your teaching and learning. But now in PTG they can substitute. So if you don't have face to face class, itu adalah pengganti. Ya, tapi dia punya pemahaman lebih kurang. Kenapa beban tu banyak? Sebab bila online ni student tidak boleh tanya direct, they take time untuk understand. That's why yang 10 minit equals to 1 jam. Okay. Okay. Sebab sudah buat, bah. Kalau sudah buat, saya senang hati itu. Okay.
Personal perkongsian. Kalau let's say you already upload your material untuk substitute, the next class you cover kan?
Tidak perlu. Memang substitute. Amalan saya, olah. Okay, how I do it, sebab for the topics that memang saya pilih for substitute, and how do I know dia understand atau tidak? That's why comes the activity. The activity itu ada game, ada quiz untuk melihat sejauh mana dong baca, dong buat perkara tu. So dari sana saya faham saya tahu dong punya pencapaian macam mana. Usually kalau dia ada quiz di ujung dia tu, biasanya student akan faham daripada quiz yang dia kata quiz ini dikira. So of course dia akan penuh dari segi activity tu dia buat, quiz tu dia buat, kita tahu markah dia. But usually kalau quiz tu tidak dikira, itu yang kita nampak kita tidak tahu level student macam mana. The following week biasanya saya akan recap. Last week kita belajar tentang ini. So saya buat kahut sikit 2-3 soalan. So dari sana kalau yang basic pun dan tidak boleh jawab, so I ask them to just anulah, mungkin saya akan buat quiz baru saya tambah di sana untuk orang buat. That's my way lah, sebab untuk substitute. Bahaya bila kita tidak cek balik student baca ataupun tidak. So that's why it should be complement. Subjek yang kita substitute, lecture yang kita substitute, dia mesti ada activity and then kita nilai dia. So that is a good practice lah. Yeah, this sebenarnya based on our table 4 lah. It should be. Tapi kalau ini 20% saja, ialah 20%, 8 hours lah dalam kita table 4. Kalau di dalam kita punya table 4 tu kan dia punya penilaian. Coba kasih keluar yang table 4. Okay. Yang kita punya assessment tu dia akan keluar di sini kan. Dia memang sudah kira jam tu juga. Dia memang di dalam kita punya final table 4 tu kan nampak sudah tu yang assessment berapa jam, dia belajar berapa jam. So dia memang ada sudah. That's why kalau untuk PTG dia kalau table 4 betul, yang item tu kan betul tu. Usually. But kita kena practice itulah, macam sebab ini pun kita baru cuba relate table 4 dengan ni kan. Dulu kita tengok syllabus saja. But saya rasa for the start kita tidak mau jadi mamak tiri tau. Because the idea is for us to being flexible in educating our student. Kadang-kadang kan tidak pun ada dalam aktiviti kita, perancangan kita, but the students pun boleh kita ada sesi. So kami kurang faham. So we do that. We do that. So begitu juga dengan ini, dengan ITEL ni, the minimum is 30% the requirement, dan itu yang masuk LNPT. If you achieve that, it's okay. Kalau lebih daripada itu, baguslah. Maknanya kalau you have pertandingan you can see whether that itu adakah itu contoh course yang terbaik. So that's why kalau kita lihat sekarang ni activity engagement tu sudah naik 40%. Because the only way for us to know the student really understand or not is the engagement with the student. Even dalam kelas physical pun macam ni, how do you know yang you understand what I'm saying based on the question and answer. Jadi sekarang ni macam ni orang sedang bercakap kan, it means begitulah. Table 4 saya boleh lah. Table 4 saya boleh, kejap. Teaching and learning saya ada, ada 14 kan ni. Dulu sebenarnya 10 saja ni, tapi bila audit fakulti saya minta juga mau 14 minggu. Jadi what I do is saya pecahkan topik tu kepada 2 lah. So I'm teaching health and safety in the workplace, 3 CLO. So if you look at the lecture physical ni, yang ini semua yang physical semua ni. Okay. For the yang kosong-kosong ni saya ganti pergi online. Okay, lepas itu dia pada masa yang sama bila saya ganti online, ini saya buat synchronous. Saya tambah juga dengan bahan-bahan lain juga sebab saya bagi nota semua tu. Kita tengok di sini. Ini saya bagi contoh yang ini ya. Minggu ke-4 ni saya buat Management of Occupational Safety and Health. So ada aktiviti dan ada apa nama itu kecilnya dari sini kecil betul. Ada asynchronous, ada synchronous dan ada yang learning. Okey. Olah, kenapa Zoom? Okey kah? Besar lagi? Enggak lagi. Kenapa besar? Okey. Boleh kan? So kalau tengok di situ, sebab saya student saya ni suka buat orang mau jumpa saya. Dan kebetulan saya tidak kemana-mana sangat. So ada cuma masa yang ada 2 kali tu, masa bukan raya, Christmas dengan tahun baru kan, dia jatuh pada hari Isnin dan kelas saya hari Selasa. Student saya masih mungkin mau berpoya-poya, saya kata they will request for hybrid. So ada juga yang datang kelas, ada yang datang buat online. So itu saya kira sebagai online sebenarnya. Sebab ada sesi online. Yang kalau lihat daripada silibus ini, table 4 ini, yang akan dikira untuk material adalah item online yang synchronous, online synchronous materials, online technology mediated asynchronous material, dan online yang ada 3 betul. Itulah 40% dia. Yang berapa ni belakang bawah dia ni? 8, 11.2, 19.2. Itukah? Kejap. Enggak, itu adalah aktiviti tu. Itu 19.2 itu adalah aktiviti. 8 dengan 11.2 kita tengok jap. Terus saya pun kena tengok sini. So bila sudah isi sana, automatik dia akan tambah di sini. Memanglah dia akan jadi 19.2. So kita tidak akan tengok mesti tepat. Jadi ada plus minus. Janganlah sampai 15 je sana. But if you 19 up to 20 ataupun terlebih 21, it's acceptable lah. Okay. Dan dia punya formula, kalau saya untuk capai ini senang. Every time you do a online, buat juga activity online. Then it will follow. So dia 40-40 kan? It will follow. So for assessment, maybe you can choose mana yang you want to do assessment, mana yang you don't want to do assessment. Mungkin buat quiz saja kah, buat activity game kah. Boleh. Sebab memang kita tidak boleh, dia tidak boleh capai itu kalau kita buat macam mana pun, sebab ada bahagian yang memang kiraan dia sudah tetap. Contohnya kalau kita masuk pergi assessment, kita masuk macam mana pun dia akan tetapkan itu 36. So kita memang main-main sejaklah di number yang kita boleh ubah. Because this is for table 4 yang untuk PPKA. So kalau untuk PPKA bukan under PEP, tapi when we develop this PTG, we work together dengan PPKA supaya dia boleh cater untuk online. Dia boleh nampak dalam kerja table 4. So untuk audit purposes, biasanya auditor akan tengok yang table 4 kita lah. Dan paling-paling pun dia akan tanya, how do you, dia akan tengok table 4 kita based on kita punya delivery based on yang mana online tu tunjukkan. Itu saja tu. Itu macam cakap pasal auditing sudah. Terus time bengkel ya, wakil nanti akan datang dan memang kita hands on buat semua. Yang datang tu kan bawa lah dia punya table 4 kosong ke apa, dia punya kursus sedia ada. CQI MQA. Iya, sebab mau tidak mau dia memang ada kursus yang kita kena follow di MQA punya requirement. Macam saya ada bengkel dengan TDA dari fakulti lain juga. They say formula tentang one to one tu masih terpakai ataupun tidak bagi 1 jam pertemuan. Tapi ini based on ini adalah based pertanyaan saya dengan PPKA. dulu table 4 diwujudkan tanpa memikirkan tentang elemen online. Tapi sekarang ni apabila kita digalakkan untuk guna online, sepatutnya dia juga kita tidak boleh strict guna yang peraturan zaman konvensional dulu. So saya itu based on dengan daripada Dr. Dennis. So that's why dia punya table 4 ni adalah daripada PPKA. So kalau diorang yang keluarkan, maknanya kita boleh follow inilah. Okay, thank you. Itu saja kan? Thank you.
Terima kasih. Boleh dengar bukan? Okay, Assalamualaikum, selamat pagi. Terima kasih semua. Terima kasih juga kerana menjemput kami. So, untuk pagi ini, kita akan melihat apakah yang membezakan di antara Smart UMS itu, yang dahulu yang kita been doing all this while, to this new platform, what we call it ITEL. Basically, to answer a lot of questions, to start with, this is a different platform lah. Maksudnya, kita move to a different neighborhood. Okay, so whatever in the Smart UMS tu, it will be left in the Smart UMS. So we could not somehow transfer those directly seperti mana yang kita buat dalam Smart 2 to Smart 3 hari tu. Yeah? So maksudnya you have to backup it and then transfer it, upload it back in the semua your content itu di dalam ITEL. So that is how it works to start with. Okay, so ITEL is apa yang kita move out from the previous one. So right now Smart UMS itu masih lagi on. Okay, seperti mana juga yang dahulu-dahulu, seperti mana Smart UMS 2 version 2, kita tak terminate dia straight away. Masih ada lagi. Meaning to say all your content masih lagi selamat. It's still in there. Cuma from time to time, definitely there will be no maintenance on Smart UMS. So less cost and resources kita akan tumpukan terhadap Smart UMS, tetapi more on ITEL. Yeah? So kalau nak masuk balik dalam Smart UMS nanti mungkin ada slow sedikit and all those things lah, sebab there will be zero maintenance di sana. Okay, so PEP, JTMK, PEP akan fully focus on ITEL sahaja starting from next semester onwards. So this is actually
just mau bagi reminder sebab untuk preparation khusus kalau tak boleh yang boleh di save dulu dari sebab dia save lah batch.
Yes. That is the best way lah. Save dululah dalam your folder yang lain. Keluarkan daripada Smart UMS itu, masukkan dalam folder masing-masing. Okay, so when we are looking at this ITEL, it's actually kita melihat bahawa tak move sana ya. Not moving. Tidak bergerak. Okay, take time juga. Okay. So kita sebenarnya melihat bahawa bagaimana kita mau engage the students in the education technology. So jika dulu the idea is a little bit different ya. Ada dua di sini. So what you can do is you can choose between what you've been practicing all this while di dalam Smart UMS. You put everything inside there, you put all your notes, as long as it's comply to 1732, it's safe, okay. You can still doing that. Tetapi, you also have another options to really fully menggunakan this platform sebagai your medium of teaching juga. So, you have two options di sana. Involve your students di dalam ITEL dan ataupun dump all your notes in the ITEL. Dua benda. If you just for the sake of 1732, buatlah seperti mana yang sebelum ini, kan? Which is not serve the correct purpose kita menggunakan computer mediated computer teaching ini ya. We are moving forward. There is another
things that we have to understand. We are moving forward from what we've been learned dahulu di university. Kita punya lecturer menggunakan slide, kita now pun kita gunakan slide and dump everything di dalam kita punya ITEL. That is not a good way. That is not the best way of teaching lah in this new ini sebab kita punya student pun lahir dalam dunia digital. So we have to make use of that. Kita saja yang tak lahir dalam dunia digital. I am lah, kan? So somehow we have to kejar mereka. Right. So dalam what is meant by engaging student using technology, education technology di sini, we are looking at all these items lah, ya. Explore emerging technology for the learning, apply various technology to provide efficient support for learners, integrate technology in the curriculum. So all these things are yang kita hendak lihat di dalam, yang kita sepatutnya gunakan bersama dalam kita punya teaching dalam menggunakan ITEL itu. So ini dari segi, I think I have talked about this itu kan. Dari segi instructional design dan juga learners assessment. So di sana ada item yang sama, ya. Masih lagi dalam content kita, masih ada lagi aktiviti kita, masih ada lagi e-assessment kita. Cuma yang membezakannya kalau kita lihat nanti dalam itu resources tidak ada lagi synopsis, itu sahaja. But we have also kena masukkan juga to include our course synopsis table 4 kita menggunakan file lah, ya. So this is some suggestion from me untuk kita punya digital content. So we can do voice recording, video, interactive atau animated information, infographic, animation, still image ataupun photos. Tetapi whatever it is, we have to remember kita punya CLO. We cannot run away from that one. Okay? All the activities, all the content kita masukkan, we cannot run away from our CLO. Our CLO is the core thing dekat sana. Ya? So make sure that kita punya content tu in line dengan kita punya CLO. Right. Untuk teaching and learning activities pula, so there are a lot of things that kita boleh apply dekat dalam ITEL ni lah, ya. So boleh gunakan Kahoot, Mentimeter. Yang ni just a few lah, ada banyak lagi. Termasuklah Kumo Space. Kumo Space ni very interesting. Kenapa saya masukkan all this list dekat sana? H5P the most ni lah, ya. Supaya kita boleh menggunakan aplikasi yang ni semasa kita mengajar. Remember kita ada PTG itu digunakan semasa kita away, secara maya, pengajaran secara maya, dijalankan secara maya. And what are the activities yang kita nak masukkan dekat sana? So all these things boleh dimasukkan. Kahoot, Mentimeter, mungkin EduPlay, ni all these things lah kita boleh masukkan sebagai a part of kita punya teaching and learning activities di dalam ITEL. All we have to do is just embed benda-benda ni dalam ITEL. So student kita tak payah lagi hendak pergi masuk ke Kahoot, tak payah lagi dia nak pergi ke Mentimeter, a different set, tak. Everything going on in the ITEL itu. Okay, so all you have to do adalah just copy and then embed the link ke, embed the QR code ke, whatever semua kat sana lah. Dan daripada sana baru bawakan pelajar tu ke Kahoot contohnya, ya. Right. Untuk assessment pun benda yang sama jugalah. Semua yang berada di dalam, semua kita embedkan di dalam ITEL. This is how setengah yang mengatakan, oh saya tak menggunakan ini, saya gunakan Schoology lah apa. Yes, you can still use whatever that you want to use. Okay, so all you have to do is just embed them dalam ITEL. Kalau you gunakan dia di luar ITEL, so bila audit nanti ada isu lah. Oh, talking about that one, saya would like to remind lah, ya. Jika kita ada 3 kursus semester ni, contoh semester ni, daftarlah ke 3 kursus tu. Ya, jangan tak daftar, kan daftar 2, satu tak daftar, sebab yang tu akan jejaskan LMPT kita. Okey, so yang tu kena daripada awal lah, Yang tu tak boleh lari tu, boleh lari tapi di ujung-ujung cari kita jugalah, kan, cari Zul lah. Okay, so this is untuk e-assessment ya. E-assessment can be done in so many ways ya. Contohnya boleh buat menggunakan flip grid ataupun Padlet lah ya. Kita gunakan flip grid, masukkan dalam ITEL dan student access flip grid from the ITEL. Tak payah lagi kita bagi suruh dia masuk ke dalam flip grid itu by itself. Susah cerita, panjang cerita. Kita tak utilize ITEL. Now the thing is kita hendak utilize ITEL sepenuhnya. Kita work everything dalam ITEL. Student work everything through ITEL. Begitu jugalah kalau nak buat quizzes ni pun macam-macam ada kat sana yang kita boleh embedkan di dalam ITEL ya. Alright, so if we are going sekejap ya. Stop sharing kat sana. Mana sudah ni? Okey. Share. PowerPoint. Macam mana sama share yang ini? Buka sus sini lah kan. Okay. Right, ini kita punya ni lah ya. Kita punya ITEL kita, page ITEL kita. So memang bila kita masuk dekat sini, masing-masing dah ada kat sini, kita kena ni lah log in. Once you log in, you will see your page ni ya. So now kita tengok, kalau kita tengok kita punya courses. Yes, this is I'm just showing my page dahulu ya. So this is how the thing works ya. So yang ini kita ada dekat atas ni ada messages. Kalau we are using this one fully, we can communicate dengan student gunakan messages dekat sini lah ya. And then kita punya profile, I am happy to encourage everyone to update your profile lah dekat sana. Sebab this one is also good for the student to know who we are. And then setting dia sama jugalah seperti mana setting-setting yang kita boleh buat di dalam kita punya smart hari tu. From week 1 until week 14 tu, from what date to what date, so can all done in the setting. And of course the grade dekat sini lebih senang. Bila kita buat quiz, test ke quiz ke whatever assignment you with grades, dia akan keluar seperti sama juga seperti dalam smart ya, tak jauh beza. Okay, so it make our life much easier kalau kita menggunakan grades. Ada yang tak gunakan grades, dia nak kira manual pun boleh lah, tapi it will take time ya. So everything here dia accumulate automatically dan akan keluar di sana. Right, so this is my course. Contoh. So so what you see here, I am more I don't use PDF anymore, that PowerPoint ya. I tak guna PowerPoint, so I transfer everything dalam bentuk Journally. So all my classes dalam Journally. So I have all this assessment. So rubric, kita masukkan rubric. Then semua dekat sini lah, they can just, kalau let's say digital portfolio, they click there and then it will bring them to the rubric dekat sana. So they can always go in and go out from there anytime that they want. Yeah? So it's always there for them. Right. So and then ini assignment submission lah ya. Macam mana I buat ini, and then I gunakan, this is what I mean by the flip grid just now. I'm using flip grid. So they just, what they have to do is just click here and then they will join the flip grid. Dekat sana we see all the assignment dalam sana. Sebab this one I ask them to do the recording. Yeah? So they will see them. Kita senang nak marking pun, we just go inside there and then we'll see all those recording yang student buat. Kita tak payah lagi nak pergi email lah, apalah, folder lain and all those things. It's so messy. So everything is inside here. Okay. So and then I have these topical quizzes. So all the quizzes by topic jalankan dekat dalam ni. Then it come to the course. So it's been separated by section lah, supaya student tahu. Senang, dia tak kelang kabut nak tengok kat sana, tarik bawah, scroll up and down, scroll up and down kan. So kita bagi dia mengikut section. So it's very organized. So I suggest it should be done that way. So now it start with the courses. Dekat bawah semua courses lah, topic 1. And then I include juga some posters kat sana. Topic 2. For example, this one. Okay, all they have to do, I am also using this one di dalam my class. Okay, and my student is also at the same time access to this one. So during my lecture, diorang pun masuk dekat sana. I have 100 over student. So sometimes diorang malas nak tengok screen, they just look here. Okay, so they just masuk je lah, and then they can just tengok kat sana. This is how the interactive comes in. I might using this one as well. I'm using this one as well dekat depan. Diorang pun boleh access it in their, from their computer. So it takes, kita bagi peluang dekat student untuk pilih mana yang dia suka. Dia suka tengok kita, dia tengok kita. Dia tak suka tengok kita, dia tengok dia punya laptop. Okay, so in that way kita tak inilah tak force dia. It's more flexible in that way. So what is meant by animation? Inilah ni, the animation ini kan. So but I put every single thing inside here. Termasuklah videos. Yeah? For example, here I have all this. It takes a little bit time lah, kita punya preparation. Tapi once you dah start with all these things, it will not take that long. Sama juga macam kita prepare kita punya slide yang sebelum ini. Dan kita dah ada slide sebelum ni, all we have to do is just transfer that into more interactive way. Yeah? So it's more mereka dapat apa yang sebenarnya kita mahu mereka dapat. So we have prepared everything for them. Okay? So this is contoh, and then videos as well. Yeah? So semuanya dekat dalam satu itu sahaja. Okay? It's the same thing. Kalau siapa yang biasa menggunakan H5P, it's almost the same thing. Okay? Tapi H5P tu agak complicated sikit. Yang ni more friendly user lah. Okay?
Dia pergi channel ni.
Kita ni lah. Boleh. Ya. Yang tadi lah tadi ni.
Dia embed tu channel.
Embed kan dia dalam Genially tu, and then bila kita work on the Genially lah, as a platform dia, kita buat kerja on the Genially. Kemudian dah siap kita punya Genially tu, dah masuk kita punya notes, dah masuk all the links, all the whatever nak embed apa semua dah ada dekat dalam sana. So that whole work baru kita transfer dalam embed. Kalau kita bagi link, dia akan pergi ke link, so it will not appear di dalam ni seperti okay. Kita pergi contohnya okay. Let me add activity here. This is another thing lah. I gunakan label. Okay. So dekat sini, this is another interesting aspect yang I tell. Dekat sini kita kan ada 1732 tu, all the activities, all the assessment. So it coded by color lah dekat sini. Kalau kita tengok untuk yang all the blues ni, semuanya di bawah dulu yang kita panggil dia 7 tu, 1732 kan. Content kita punya material. So kita boleh guna any of the blues ini untuk dapatkan content. Dalam kes PTG kita ada berapa? 884 So 8 of the blue. Okay. Daripada yang ni gunalah 8 kali. 8 kali label pun boleh. I am using label all the way dalam I punya itu. Sebab I embed my journaling. So I have more than 8 label. Boleh. Duplicate balik pun boleh. Okay. So tapi yang tu kalau yang case yang pertama lah kan, the school of thought yang pertama nak dump everything. Kalau school of thought yang kedua nak utilize it secara technologically educational through technology, kita varieties lah kat sini.
Activities tu dia kasi include activities dia. Yang ni all.
Ya, yang ni content. Kalau e-assessment yang warna pink, quiz, workshop, assignment.
Habis kalau tekan yang di atas ni Pak, ada all activity resource. So dia sudah kasi group kan?
This one, all. Then activities.
All so inilah yang belongs activity.
Tetapi ya, resources kat sini kan. Tetapi kalau kita tengok kat sini, kalau yang not familiar with yang ini, di mana kita nak ambil nak gunakan untuk content, di mana kita nak gunakan untuk ini, so kita I would suggest kita tengok yang all ni lah, sebab dia nampak lebih jelas. Kalau kita tengok aktiviti sahaja, yang ni dah campur ni. Sebab yang ni yang blue ni, blue adalah content ya. Kalau kita ambil blue ni termasuk yang the 8 content itu. So kat sini dia macam masih lagi berceramuk. So the best way is tengok di sini lah. We know that untuk content, pilih any of the blue icon ni. Untuk assessment, any of the pink one. Dan activity, the green and the orange. Okay. So that is comply 884 tu lah, untuk mencapai 30% PTG kita. Alright. Any question about that one? Okay. Tapi jangan risau sangat, sebab nanti kita punya ITEL itu, page ITEL kita dekat tepi tu nanti akan ada button menunjukkan kita dah comply ke tak comply lagi lah ya. Berapa lagi yang tak cukup dan sebagainya. Okay. So let's say label here. So label kita letaklah whatever it is, tetapi yang in the case of tadi kita just click here lah and to embed HTML. So kita embed the link daripada journaling tadi dah masukkan dekat sini. Okay. So dia akan keluar. Alright. So yang ni the easiest and the fastest way. Ada yang menggunakan beside, sebelum ni ada juga yang guna selain daripada label, ada yang menggunakan ada dekat sini URL dan sebagainya ya. Tetapi yang tu I don't think so it will appear di dalam page kita. So label is the best, yang bila student buka je dah nampak everything dekat sana. Alright. Maksudnya tak nampak lah macam ni, tak nampak lah macam the whole thing begini. Dia akan keluar just the link saja, and then student kena klik dekat sana. It's not interesting. Okay. One of the thing yang kita hendak student gunakan ITEL adalah it has to be interesting enough. It has to be interactive, it has to be colourful, it has to be animated dan sebagainya. Kalau sebelum ni just by folder, I masuk pun boring tengok tu kan. Kalau I am a student kan, another folder, so download ke je, download je budak tu kan. So that is why I use the word we dump everything inside that, kan, dump site, yeah. So we don't want that anymore. Okay, so we move from that dump site neighborhood to a new neighborhood now lah ya. Atau yang more interactive, yang more fun. Okay, so another interesting part yang I nak stress dekat sini adalah menggunakan ini batch. So this is memang ada, batch dah ada dalam Smart UMS, but I'm not so sure sama ada pernah guna, any of you have used it or not. Okay, so batch is something interesting jugalah. If I were student pun, I nak kumpul juga as much batch yang possible, as many batch yang I boleh. In this case digital lah kan. So nak menggunakan yang ni is very simple. All you have to do is just go to yang tadi ni, yang more ni, and you go to batches. So everything flow from there. Okay, so add badges dan sebagainya lah ya. Dan these are the pages yang I bagi dekat my students. Okay, so we can set dia punya kriteria. Sampai dia achieve that one baru dapat badge. Kalau nak mudahkan semua dapat badge tu, mudahkanlah kriteria dia. Okay, kalau nak make it a little bit tougher, tougher lah. Itu depends on us lah, macam mana kita nak set all these criteria. Okay, so but having badge is somehow I found that even my student pun cakap it is more encouraging mereka lah, especially those yang suka simpan apa tu, collect buttons kan. Those yang suka, bila I talk to them, I ask them, I always tengok dia punya bag penuh dengan button. So all those students banyak yang macam gitu. Those yang tak berminat tu, dia regardless anything lah kan, kita bagi apa pun dia tak akan berminat. So the thing is we have to cater groups, certain groups ni, daripada abaikan mereka sepenuhnya. Okay, so so these are some of the criteria yang I buat lah ya. Your opinion, label and all these things. Okay, so participants pula, this is tak jauh berbeza dengan SMART. Basically SMART tu adalah kita punya previous knowledge lah, untuk kita berada dalam ITEL ini ya. You pernah gunakan, as long as ada pengalaman menggunakan SMART, it will be not difficult at all for you menggunakan ITEL. Alright, so masih ada lagi lah, seperti biasa kita can know who they are, when the last time that they log in and all those things. Yang ni 15 days ago 23 days ago. So it's just the same format macam mana dalam Smart UMS juga. So report ni, if you are interested to know what is going on ya. Kompetensi, kalau you have your kompetensi sudah disediakan, and then activity report, course participation, kita tengok kat sana. So kita ada kat sini. I tak set yang for this one, sebab tu I tak dapat dia punya report ya. So anyway, if you are interested to know, to get the report, you can just go inside there ya. Tapi you have to set that one lah, terutamanya yang kompetensi tu ya. Kan bila kita set kita punya aktiviti, dekat bawah tu ada kompetensi. So that kompetensi has to be set much earlier. Kalau tak kita set much earlier, kita tak akan dapat kompetensi tu. Dia tak akan keluar. Bila kita klik dekat sana pun, nothing dekat sana keluar. Nothing to select. Okay, dia sama juga. That one is sama exactly the same macam mana kita menggunakan SMART before this. Okay, so I'm sure it's nothing to be worried about eh. So any questions that we can discuss? Oh, knew it.
Kalau dia complete satu task, then we give the patch to the student.
Yeah, ini automatically. Depends on your criteria.
Oh, okay.
How do you set your criteria for them to achieve the badge?
Meaning, kalau dia see any kind of orang ataupun dia paling banyak yang
Ah.
orang, macam kalau dia Facebook tu yang mistake kan, dia punya top. Is it like that?
Yes. Dia katalah for example this one ya. I have like 1 2 3 4. I have offered 4 badges to them. So if that particular, let's say you interested to get all these 4 badges, you comply all the criteria, you dapat all 4 badges dalam your page.
Oh, macam scout tu dia ada complete dia punya
Yeah.
tu dia dapat.
Ya, dia akan dapat. Tapi dia akan appear lah di sana. And then we can check who they are actually. Mana dia? Give me one more minute. Here. We see all these people. For this one, topic 4 top contributors, I have 28 students out of almost 100 students. Okay, so 41. This one is 0. Sebab this one I combine with this one, ya. So sebab tu dia jadi 0 kat sini, so ada kat sini 48. Okay, let's say here 28, who they are, we know who they are, ada nama dia. Okay, so and then even bila the date, the batch were issued to them. So I know that this person, this student dapat this batch lah. Alright, so batch ini dekat mana nak dapatkan all this batch? Boleh Google lah, tapi make sure ya. Make sure all those ethics issues lah ya. Kalau kita menggunakan all this, nak create, nak draw your own batch pun boleh. Whatever batch that you want to put star ke whatever ke kan, and then kan boleh design your own batch ya. So it's really up to your creativity lah. I tak berapa pandai sangat nak buat tu, so I just ambil yang mana yang available boleh digunakan. So here is more detail on that one. So maksudnya student pun akan dapat lihat beginilah, mereka ada batch ini. Kalau 4 batch lah dia ada. So those 48 student have more badges compared to the others. Yes. Yeah. I'm using ITEL already. I mean, most of us using ITEL already for this. I have to use this one kerana I tak tahu macam mana kan. Yeah, we are the guinea pig. So kalau tidak nanti macam mana ni kan, susah. So actually 3 of us ini adalah guinea pig. 4 of us termasuk Prof Fong pun gunakan ITEL juga. Yeah, dah start guna ITEL. So for next semester you can start using this one lah. So try to use this one. I would suggest try to use badges ini untuk one of the tutorial. Contohnya exercise. Just bagi a very minimum, as long as dia masuk saja, tutorial ataupun participate in the activity, terus bagi dia badge. So kita tengoklah dia happy or not kan. So lepas tu baru dah tinggikan sikit dia punya kriteria tu. You have to achieve this one to this one, within this date to this date, within this hour to this hour. It's up to you lah, how do you set your criteria for them to achieve the badge. Okay. Sama je. Ya, satu-satu. Dia nanti masih lagi tiap boleh yang ambil satu kumpulan tu masuk sekali. Saya pun hadapi masalah yang sama juga, boring kan. Kalau small number of student okay. Kalau big number of student penatlah sikit jari tu nak masuk one by one, klik one by one ya. But it has to be done manually macam tu jugalah. Tapi itu sahajalah. As long as mereka sudah daftar, kita type katalah AH kan, dia akan keluar order Ahmad ke apa whatever. That is the best thing lah kan. That is the easiest way yang the system can help us with. Tentang okay, yang ni boleh tukar ya, the language.
Nak tanya yang pasal badges ni kan. So macam yang kriteria tu, in your practice, your level, you name the level ataupun you just let it be?
I just let it be.
You know, so nak identify which level tu kan macam kena buka sesuatu lah level, level criteria.
Yeah, yang ni normally when I do the start nak bagi mereka batch ini, I make sure that I have more time lah, more free time. Sebab banyak you have to go here and there. Okay. But once you started, it will not take that much time. Mula-mula mungkin lah ambil about 45 minit. After that 15 minit dah siap dah satu batch. As long as you ada sudah batch you lah kan. It is about 15 minutes. My first time is like 45 minutes. I have to say that. But my second, third and fourth time is like 15 minutes dah boleh masuk dah. And sometimes I guna, ada the last one I'm just using my phone. Dekat airport. Kan I just masukkan, it's done. I pun can't believe it, I can do it within 15 minutes. So it can be done. Provided kita dah familiar dengan the way.
Tapi sama je kan?
Sama je.
Dengan
Yes. Tapi I never explore yang dalam smart tree punya.
I've tried in smart tree tu yang nak pindah rumah ni tu.
Okay. You kena pindah kawasan juga, bukan pindah rumah ya. Pindah the whole neighborhood. Boleh bawa all the perabot masuk rumah baru. Okay. The furniture masih boleh bawa, furniture baru pun boleh simpan. Yes. Ya. Boleh. Boleh.
Kau punya apa?
Kriteria. Dalam kriteria. Kejap. Dia mana-mana apa saja kita boleh bagi mereka batch. Mana ke batch saya satu contoh. Okey. So yang ni dekat sini adalah saya masukkan batch ini kan. Availability kita kan, yang ni saya tak bagi availability as long as they complete the ini. Semuanya just as simple as dalam Smart UMS juga ya. Badges. Okay, add new badge. Of course kita kena namakan dia lah apa-apalah ya. Top 5 ke, top contributor ke, and then description dia di sana, and then kita masukkan the picture of the badge itu di sinilah. I just masukkan the picture of the badge kat sini. Okay, the badge tu. So it's just and then okay, dia ada size. Kalau your badge itu terlampau heavy sangat pun tak boleh masuk. I cannot remember. Ada size dia akan bagi. Dia akan bagi tahu. Dia akan bagi tahu. Yes. Kecil saja, dia tak besar. And then when it's expiry, nak bagi expiry date or not, tapi kita selalu bagi never lah kan, supaya let it remain there kan. And then create the badge. So once the batch, tapi I kena masuk lah benda ni pula kan. Apa lagi yang kurang ni? Okay. So I have to put something here lah kan. Lebih kurang macam beginilah the thing is ya. And can be explored ya. It's so easy. Kalau tak sure what to do, okay. Kalau not so sure what to do, there is one part that you can refer to all these thing. Nampak all this question mark ni kat tepi, you just click there. This version field may be used to keep track. So it will tell you what you need to do. Okay, and then this one language use apa semua. So here is what is that image of the author's name, apa dia. You can just click on this question mark dekat tepi, it will explain to you what is supposed to fill in that particular space or boxes. Okay, right. I rasa secara sepintas lalu itulah sahaja. Contoh ni lah ya. Yang dah siap. Never. Alright. Yang ni disabled ataupun able, the badge is currently available to user and it is criteria are locked. So once you lock the criteria, you tak boleh ubah apa-apa dah. Make sure before you lock it, you nak ubah ke, nak tambah ke any criteria, do it before you lock it. Once you lock, you tak boleh buat apa-apa dah. Yang tu Zul pun tak boleh nak menolong. Yes. So yes. Boleh lah nak ubah apa-apa kan, nak ubah nama ke jadi top. Yang ni dah tak boleh dah. Sebab I dah lock kan this one kan. That's why dia dapat ni yang no entry ni. Sign ni sebab ya, lock kat sini enable access. Tak boleh. Make sure jangan lock dulu kalau mau ubah. Kemudian make sure yang ni enable access. Kalau tidak yang ni the student tak akan dapat the badge. Di sini enable access ni baru student akan dapat the badge. Yes. Kemudian ada nanti akan keluar confirmation dekat sini, continue. So kita continue, lock will be locked. Setting dia akan tulis di sana. So this is will come out lah. So we done lah basically dekat sini. Kalau nak tengok details dia, what are the details? Dekat sini ada criteria. So what did I put dekat criteria dekat sana? Following activity has to be completed. They have to just complete whatever that they need to do and then dapatlah dia. So dekat sini, tapi once kita sudah tadi kan ablekan access tadi, kita tak boleh lagi ubah apa-apa dekat sini. Tak boleh ubah nak endorse apa pun dah tak boleh dah ya. Nak edit detail pun dah tak boleh. We cannot do much dekat sana. Tengok, we try to, dia akan keluar no entry sign dekat sana ya. Yang ni pun dah we cannot do anything. Expiry date sebab kita dah klik di never tadi. Alright. Overview. This is the overview kita lah about what we have done. Criteria the following activity has to be completed, label. Maksudnya dia kena pergi to the label punya activity. They have designed for them. Okay, and then we can just go back. Well, I think that is all from me. Kalau kita tengok this one, how I manage the flip grid ya. So this is how they are working on the flip grid lah. Dia masuk kat sana. I have videos dekat sini. So I have 101 videos dekat sini presented by the students. So all these thing is just from the I tell tadi. So video presentation. So these are yes. All I have to do is just bila untuk assessment, I just click here and then semua dah ada dekat sini. And then I just can find it easily dalam my I tell. Yes. Okay, when you are doing that, make sure that whatever video nak masukkan apa semua, kita advise student masukkan, gunakan YouTube, buat private lah dekat sana ataupun whoever with the link lah kan ya. Sebab dia bila dah masuk dalam YouTube tu, dia punya ni dah compress. So this not so heavy nak dibawakan ke dalam flip grip ataupun ya. So that is the best way to do lah. So these are all mereka punya assignment. So this is the easiest way untuk kita tak akan hilang assignment mereka ni. Ya. Kahoot pun kaedah yang sama jugalah. Kalau kita ada Kahoot, kita do it in Kahoot, kita boleh embed juga dekat embed gunakan label. So the whole Kahoot akan keluar dekat sini. Untuk SEM ni saya belum lagi menggunakan Kahoot lah, saya ingat ada dah ke? Yes? Okay, embed whatever you see here, ini adalah hasil embed. Dia akan keluar dalam page. Kalau yang lain dia akan just keluar one link saja. Okay, save space lah, tapi apa guna juga kan? It's still boring. It's just the link tu saja. So kalau kita embed tapi dalam setengah application dia akan tanya kita sama ada kita nak copy the link ataupun apa. Kalau kita copy the link saja akan keluar link walaupun kita embed. Okay, dia ada macam embed dekat sana, kita ambil the link yang for embed, baru kita boleh embed dekat sini. Kalau kita ambil kalau kita copy the link walaupun kita embed dekat dalam label kita, dia akan keluar the link juga. Okay. Yang tu kita kena hati-hati kat sana lah. Kadang-kadang kita just klik, nampak link kita klik kan, kita tak baca pun apa kat atas tu. Jadi kita kena copy link for embed. Tak salah YouTube pun macam tu ya. Link untuk embed ataupun link untuk share just the link ya. Yang ini adalah saya buat webinar dengan student dan saya embedkan the webinar tu dalam Journally. So macam nak promote Journally pula, saya bukan agent Journally ya. So this is how it can be done lah. Sebab saya rasakan Journally ni yang paling senang nak buat kerja. There are so many things dalam tu. Yeah? And this one is also another webinar yang saya embedkan menggunakan Journally. So apa student saya buat adalah they just masuk dekat sini and then they just listen to that lah. Dah start dah the webinar. Okay. So dia tak payah lagi nak pergi link masuk Webex ke masuk apa, tak payah dah. All dia kena buat adalah masuk dalam ITEL saja. That is what I said earlier, kita utilize ITEL sepenuhnya. And by utilizing this ITEL ini, at the same time kita dah comply the 30% PTG ke 50% ke 40% ke until 79% of PTG. Automatically is comply di sana. There's no more issue cukup ke tak cukup seperti yang kita hadapi sebelum ni, macam mana nak capai 1732 kan. If kita punya niat kita hanya 1732 asalkan PPTS ni 100% dapat kan masa audit nanti, yang tu the first punya lama punya school of thought lah kita dah ubah sikit ya. Right, I think that is all from me. Yang ini, okay. So how I am doing this? This is also menggunakan label. This is the simplest thing that you can do lah. From your slide itu, you just snip dia saja, snip dia, and then you just masukkan dekat sini. Recently, even I punya OBE pun saya masukkan dekat sini juga. So the student just masuk dekat sini sajalah untuk dia punya OBE dia. Dia tak payah lagi pergi ke sana ke sini ya. Sebab kalau nak gunakan dia scan barcode tu, dia akan sentiasa berubah. So kita bagi dia link lah. Kecuali kalau sebab my course ini adalah embed hybrid courses. So I boleh gunakan online ataupun face to face ya. Tapi most of the time I gunakan online saja. So student boleh inilah ya. Tak banyak masalah. I make it easier for them. Yeah. So I rasa that is all from me. This is the workshop. Patutnya I guna this one just now. So yeah.
membiasakan diri dengan ITEL. Minggu depan kita akan memulai semester 2. So bolehlah tengok masuk sudah balik tak apa-apa saya hai dengan grup dengan ITEL masing-masing tu. Bahan-bahan.
Ya, saya nak tambah sikit lagi ya. Kalau macam nak beralih menggunakan contohnya ada digital fully digital platform macam contoh tadi Journally tu, daripada kita punya slide yang selama ni yang kita gunakan, kita just transfer saja. Ambil tu, transfer, ambil transfer dalam bentuk more interaktif lah ya. So and then dah siap kita punya Journally tu, transfer dia balik dalam ni. So it works lebih interesting dekat dalam kita punya LMS page kita, ITEL page kita.
Yang saya buat untuk yang lepas tu kan, yang lepas tu bila kita buat kuis, dia akan ada dia punya markah-markah tu kan. So bila kita akan transferkan kuis tu Excel kepada kita punya Excel tu lah. Yang lepas tu saya ada masalah bila kita transfer kita punya kuis tu, kita kadang-kadang ada sort dia punya nama dengan matematik, tapi yang smart ini yang mes tu yang sekarang ni dia ikut dia punya nama. Jadi bila kita matching dia, kalau dia ikut metrik, jadi kita matching dengan metrik nama dia terus match pada.
Yang tu mungkin teknikal, yang tu awang boleh set tu kan? Awang boleh set ke tu ha? Boleh set ke awang? Yang tu kita tak boleh, itu biar dia ada dua tu, sama ada ikut nama ataupun ikut matric number kan.
Dia gabung semua.
Susunan itu mengikut alphabetical order ataupun mengikut nombor matrik. Susunan nombor matrik. Alphabetical kan? Dia tak ikut matric number kan? Yes.
Dalam SMP matrix.
kita actually kita punya yes.
Ada 50, okey. Ada 300.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, saya tahu tu masalah tu.
Nama dia kadang-kadang ada nama yang contoh dia macam Muhammad tu kan, dia ada panjang, ada yang short form. Lepas tu ada yang macam AI ni.
Ada apostrofi. Yang tu database tu kan. Siapa tu
Dia kadang-kadang itu yang sekarang. Kalau setakat di bawah 50 tu okey. Tapi kalau 300-400.
Ya, I know.
1-2 macam tu dia akan jadi.
Kita tengok dengan awang lulus ke tu nanti kita akan bawa ke JTMK. Banyak benda nak kena bawa ke JTMK ni kan. Jadi kita sebab nombor matrik itu kadang-kadang memanglah kadang-kadang budak pun nama dia MOHD tu dia tukar MOHD ke apa kan, dia pendekkan dekat sana. Understand that one. So kita akan bawa kepada JTMK lah nanti benda tu. Ingatlah aku tak tulis ni. So itu saja daripada saya. Terima kasih banyak-banyak input yang kita dapat pagi ni yang boleh ditambah baik lagi di masa hadapan. So seterusnya saya serahkanlah balik kepada pengacara majlis.